Hello everyone, my name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. All right, today is September 27th, 2021, and Bitcoin is looking super bullish. It's looking to send it, all right? I think today is a very special day. It's a day that a lot of people have been waiting for. A lot of people are in this space because they've heard stories of people making it, of Bitcoin doubling, tripling, quadrupling in price, of Bitcoin reaching astronomical values. But we've been, ever since, May this year, in kind of a rut. Obviously, we had a bit of an uptrend since July, maybe mid-July, but we've experienced a lot of sideways action. We've experienced a lot of markdowns, right? It's been difficult in this space, right? There have been portions of it where, the altcoins, the NFTs, we've had a lot of good parabolic growth, but Bitcoin, the king coin, the market mover, has been not doing so well, right? I think that's going to change today. I may be wrong, but I'm willing to take the chance. All right, why am I saying that? First, let's look at the charts. I'm zoomed out all the way on the weekly chart, and I know that I don't usually do this, but I think it's significant. I want to go through all time frames with you, so stay until the end of this video, and I'll show you why I've decided to go. I'm not even going to say what the leverage is because I want to protect the community, and I do not want to. I'm not patronizing any of you, but I'm practicing really careful risk mitigation, and I don't want anybody to get wrecked. But let's just say I'm going very high leverage. I've already got my order in. I'm putting in a very high leveraged long, and I'm exclusively trading Bitcoin from here on out until it reaches, my high targets. Let's just say that, okay? There are cycles in cryptocurrency, as many of you already know. Bitcoin usually goes, and when it runs, and very little else runs along with it. Then that capital, that money flow, that that free money that's been freed up from Bitcoin's appreciation flows into altcoins or something else, right? That's usually the cycle, and so on and so forth. And high cap altcoins, mid cap altcoins, lower cap altcoins. Maybe the cycles change, but it's basically a transfer of capital. It's not just everything runs at once, right? Okay, this is why I'm in a high leverage long, and I'm going to show you why in the charts. The charts may be telling me to do that. The charts may be telling you to do that, right? On the weekly, as we see, we have this 5 Elliott wave impulse. 5 Elliott wave impulse up. That's your wave 1. After a 5 wave impulse, you have a correction, an A, B, C correction. That seems to be complete. This weekly candle that is just been printed on, I guess, today is significantly higher than the end of C, right? So it's showing that, okay, that is again confirmation of our ABC correction. I don't understand people, very serious, reputable, respectable technical analysts saying, oh, 37, 38, like, I get it. You thought 37, 38, but look at the charts today, right? Make an opinion based off of the information the new information that you're giving. What tells you 37, 38 now? Maybe a week ago? Sure. Now, what tells you that? Look at the charts. You're getting across soon on the weekly charts, a bullish cross where the blue line goes over the red line, right? Showing an uptrend. on the weekly chart, right now, the Vital Algo, who is, by the way, a partner of the channel, and I'm going to put a link to my referral of that product. It's an indicator in the pinned comment. You can get 25% off with code ESDEAN. And that is printing a blue box, basically saying that once we hit 45-ish, 45.5, expect a boost. High activity, meaning there's a lot of money looking to send it there. Either way, either up or down. But the chart is showing you that because we're about to get a bullish cross, it's likely up. Okay, so that's the weekly chart. Let's go quickly through this. 4-day chart. Not a lot of people like to show the 4-day. I like number 4 because if you're subscribed to the channel, you'll know that I believe in Fibonacci numbers. I'm not a math sort of genius or anything like that, but I understand the natural occurrences of base 12 and sort of the numbers that make up 12. So 3 and 4, basically it happens in nature. You see it in nature all the time. 360, 12 days, 12 hours in the clock. There's a reason why, the ancients based our mathematics on base 12, right? 12 planets in the solar system, so on and so forth. There's something to it. So the numbers 4 and 3 and everything that makes up 12, sort of the factors of 12 are also important. So I like to look at the 4-day chart. The 4-day chart is bottoming out. The 4-day chart is about to print a bullish candle, a bullish cross at the bottom of the chart. Okay. Also, you get this, what do you call it? A reversal candle, a bullish reversal candle. That's what it's called. Where basically it's that's called a hammer candle. Basically, after you get a big candle to a big red candle, you get a hammer candle where it's like a hammer pushed the body of the wick all the way down. That shows reversal. That indicates reversal. And here you also have an indication of bullish reversal where you get these two printed. That basically means price is going up from there. Okay, that is basic candlestick charting. That's on the 4-hour chart. Again, you have the 5-wave Elliott impulse, just like on the weekly. It's the same thing, right? Different time frame, but it's showing you a little slightly different information, right? What's important about this ABC correction? Now, if those of you, for those of you who know anything about Elliott wave theory and corrections, ABC corrections tend to correct to the 382 Fibonacci, or they tend to correct 38.2% of the impulse, thereabouts. So on average, okay? Let's pull the fibs for this 5-wave impulse. Where are we? Okay, where did we hit almost exactly? The end of that C wave came almost to the 382. 38.577 would have been the 382. We hit 39.5, okay, on this chart. That's people saying 38, 37. Maybe they're getting it from this. I don't really know where they're getting it from, to be honest with you. But there's your 38, okay? Your correction is complete. You basically hit between 0.5 and 382, which is adequate for an ABC correction of a 5 Elliott wave impulse. Okay, so there you go. That's the 4-day. And I really like the 4-day because, again, it's bottomed out and you're going to get your bullish cross. Let's move on to the daily time frame. Okay, and again, you're seeing the same things, but what these different time frames are showing you: one, they're showing you the different candlestick patterns that are indicating reversal. Two, you get to see what the Vital Algo indicator is showing us, because it's showing us a few different things on different time frames. Again, you're getting a bullish cross on the daily. You get bullish divergence on the daily. So this high is higher than this high here on the charts. This high is higher than this high here on the stochastic, the stochastic, what's it called? The stochastic RSI. I'm so excited I can't even speak. The stochastic RSI. Okay, so I'm getting excited. My entry's about to come. I've got my entry at 43.6. Okay, so I'm getting a little excited. Excuse me. This is live. Okay, this is live. In so far as I'm making my entry. All right, so you have bullish divergence on the daily. I've pointed that out before. What do people think when they get bullish divergence on the daily? That's not the 5-minute chart. That's not the 3-minute chart. It's not the even 4-hour chart. It's the freaking daily chart. You have a bullish divergence on the daily chart. What do you think comes after that? Then I want to bring your attention to these two EMAs, the 21 EMA and the 55 EMA, about to cross. They're about to cross, but they're not crossed yet. What happens when price goes through these two EMAs, these two very important EMAs? And right now, mind you, the price is hugging. It's basically being supported by this green EMA, which is 144 EMA. Again, on this channel, I like to use Fibonacci numbers. I don't exactly know why they're magical, but they're magical, okay? For those of you who study math, who know about pi and why it's special, why Fibonacci sequences are special. I just know that you find them in nature, and this guy discovered that, and so they're freaking magical. It's like the ninth wonder of the world. You got 21 and 55 and 144 and a whole sequence of numbers that are just, they're special, okay? That's why I choose those EMAs. What happens when you crack through them? They're about to meet, but they're not met just yet. And if they met and we're going down, they would form a bearish cross, meaning the 21 would cross under the 55. But they're about to smash through. What happens when you get supported by those two EMAs? What do you think happens? Now, the vital algo indicator, our little cheat sheet, it's showing a trend line right here. Basically a red trend line. That red trend line is resistance. All right, and that green trend line is, for all I'm considered, resistance. For all I'm considering is resistance because we're below it. If we break through both of these, which they cross at about 45K, what do you think happens? What do you think happens? Okay, so technical analysis. One of the basic principles is when you break through strong resistance, you get explosive action, okay? When you break through strong resistance, you get explosive action. Basically, we've got a triangle, a descending triangle, okay? And we have two resistances that are long resistances, okay? Because we're on the daily time frame, so these indicators are printing long resistances. The algorithm is printing long resistances because we have two resistances with two trend lines. If we break through 45K, we're gone. That's what this is showing you, okay? We're on the daily time frame. Now, let's go down to the 4-hourly time frame. I'm not going to go through every single time frame, so I'm going to skip the 8-hour. What do we see? We see a X wave. Elliott wave technologists or Elliott wave theoreticians would say this is an X wave. It indicates reversal. Pattern chartists or pattern analysts would say, oh, this is a W reversal. That's what I called it in yesterday's video. Okay, it's playing out, meaning we're above it. We broke through, and now we're retesting. What happens in a W reversal? You send it. You're gone. It's literally a reversal of trend. And what was the trend? The trend was a downtrend. We've been in a downtrend since September 7th, okay? If, for those of you subscribed to the channel, you remember I showed a parallel channel that showed our downtrend, and this is it. Here, let's hide this. How do I do that? There. This is our downtrend. Lower highs, lower lows. Lower highs and lower lows. Exactly. We're in a downtrend. How do we break it? We break this channel. Where's this channel broken? At around 45.5. Again, confluence. And what do you see? What does the vital algo indicator print? a high activity expected box at around what? 45.5. Everybody, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Do you see why I have an entry set for 43.6? Okay, maybe you don't see why. Let's not waste time. Let's move into the hourly time frame. What's happened on the hourly time frame? We're bottoming out, okay? Again, let me hide this so we can see, because we're getting a little busy because we're going into the smaller time frames. Let me hide this parallel channel, and let me also hide the vital algo indicator. All right, we'll break it out in a moment. Don't worry. All right. What are we doing on the hourly? We are above all of the EMAs. Okay, if you want to run, if you want to send it, you can't be under EMAs on the hourly or something. Maybe even on the 4 hourly. You have to, because you can't send it when you're under resistance, right? You don't long under resistance. On the hourly, we're above all the resistances. We're being supported by the EMAs. We've got a bullish cross on the EMAs. The 21 has crossed the 55 on the hourly time frame. Bears beware. I don't hate you. I'm not taking this personal. We're all in the same game trying to make it. I hope we all make it. But guys, look at the charts. Look at the charts. If it was the other way around, I promise you I would be looking to short, right? Let's make money both ways. I'm a trader. Obviously, I have buy and hold sort of allocations of tokens that I'm not touching, but my trading portfolio, look at the charts. We're about to send it. Let's go into the smaller time frames, right? Let's go into the 15-minute time frame. That's one of my favorites. What's happening here? We literally just broke out of this. All right, we had this impulse, this 5-wave impulse that we had yesterday. Sorry, I'm shaking. I'm like Crypto. I'm literally shaking. I'm so excited. But you're not going to see that on my thumbnail. Shout out to Crypto. So here we went from, we dipped all the way down to 41K or a little lower. Okay. We started printing a sort of 2-wave, meaning a corrective wave of this first impulsive wave, and dipped down. And now we just broke out for the 3rd wave. What is the most impulsive wave? I'm shaking right now. What's the most impulsive wave in Elliott wave theory? The 3rd wave. We're getting the 3rd wave on the smaller time frame. We're getting the 3rd wave on the weekly. We're getting the 3rd wave on the daily. Lest I remind you, what am I doing? Right here. Let's go to the 4-day chart. I'm not going to make this video too long. Right, this is wave 1. This is wave 2. Wave 3 is the most impulsive wave. It's usually the longest. It is the most parabolic. Do you see where I'm getting at? We're literally finishing our 2-wave correction. We just broke out. We're breaking out of the 2-wave. This is why I woke up really early to put this video out. Hopefully you guys get this in time. Back to our 15-minute chart, right? We broke out of the 2-wave. Now we're retesting. And once that retest finishes at around 43.6, I believe. Yeah, at around 43.6, I think that's it. Okay, so that's it for me. I can show you more, but I think that's enough. I hope this is helpful. I hope this is useful. Please like, share, subscribe, and I wish you guys the best. Make a lot of money, change your lives, change the lives of others. Oh, and I may start live streaming very soon, and I'll let you know when. But look out for that. All right, have a great